We gotta have a talk, you guys, because there's a thing that keeps happening on the internet and everywhere else, and it's gotta stop. It's gotta stop. So let's use the platform of the internet to draw an example here, okay? So somebody says something that might be considered offensive and or awful, okay? Then naturally, people critique that thing that the person said that was offensive and or awful. Here's the problem, because then the person who said the thing originally comes back and says something along the lines of, I was just stating my opinion, guys. Here's something you may not know about the world that's pretty true. Pretty much everything that is said ever is an opinion, unless there's data to back it up, then it's a fact. But everything else, that's an opinion. Saying I was just stating my opinion doesn't absolve you from criticism, ever. That's not how that works. You know that Hitler guy, he made some pretty good points. You do realize that Hitler is one of the objectively worst people to have ever existed, right? Hey man, I was just stating my opinion. Oh, you were just stating your opinion? Oh, you're fine. Don't forget me. You were just stating an opinion, of course. I think this statement normally comes from people who aren't used to being told no in their lives, and as a result they feel like they're always right. In the same way that you do definitely have a right to state your opinion, whatever that opinion may be, I also have the right to say that your opinion is stupid, because that's my opinion. What you do with that opinion is completely up to you. You can think whatever you want to think, and I can't control that, and that's kind of the beauty of freedom of thought / expression, right? Because you can think and say whatever you want. I also have that right, so when you say something that I think is offensive, dumb, stupid, factually incorrect, I can say that to you. Because I have that right. So let's go back to the original scenario here for a hot second, right? The person says something offensive and or awful. Somebody comes in and provides a multitude of data and examples proving that opinion wrong. If you're the original person, you don't have to agree with the things that this other person said, but here's how we avoid this becoming a terrible internet scenario like it always does. Instead of getting personally offended, hyper-defensive, and responding aggressively to this perceived personal attack on you individually, Ferguson Police Department, maybe listen to the other side, because that's what most arguments in this day and age are missing, is listening on either side of the equation. And I'm gonna emphasize both sides of the argument here, because listening is one of the most important things that human beings can do for each other, and without that, we lose empathy, and without empathy, what's the point? Even if you know 100% that you are correct in an argument, absolutely there is no doubt whatsoever objectively you are right in this argument, being a jerk about it is not gonna help anyone. Yes, if it's a hot-button social justice issue that involves the well-being of other people and someone is marginalizing a group, yeah, you can get a little angry, absolutely 100%. But in my observation / experience, shaming someone into agreeing with you, even if you are correct in a situation, is not a positive thing. It's not. Here's a pro tip that I found in arguing. You individually cannot change someone's mind. You can't do that. All an argument really is two or more sides presenting their information, their opinions, their data about any given thing, the thing that's being argued about, and then a conclusion being drawn based on the information presented. But only you can draw conclusions for yourself. That's kind of how that works. And like I said, again, even if you know you are 100% right, and you argued beautifully, and you put all the information out there, you don't get to make the decision whether the other person listens to you. And that sucks, and it's really hard to accept, and a lot of times it freezes progress and holds us back a lot, and that's really frustrating and really angering, especially for marginalized groups, but it's kind of the reality of it. So what do we do here? We keep arguing, we keep stating the things that we believe and fighting for what is right in this world. We keep fighting for empathy, for other people caring about each other, because that's really all we can do in this world. But then again, I could completely and totally be wrong, because after all, I am just stating my opinion. If you want to add to the conversation, definitely hit up those comments. But yeah, as always, I'm Connor Manning. You've just become a little more awesome, and I will see you guys on Monday. Hey, so in case you didn't know, I make videos every Monday and Friday. Every single one. Isn't that nuts? And if you didn't know that, well now you know. You know that now. Yeah, I hope you're having a massively beautiful day wherever you are, and hope it continues to be that way. I'm gonna go. Peace out.